Yeah, that is a field of dandelions. I can only wonder what is under these tarps in the beds that they're like pushing up almost.
We'll find out.
We will find out. Well, we're in the garden today. We're gonna start planting our seedlings. We're checking in on the things we already planted. I don't know, the onions are looking okay. Yeah, they're still here, some of them. They're about to get taken over by all this grass. Oh man, I don't even know what to do about all these weeds. The strawberries, some of them are doing okay. We probably lost like half of them. Oh well. Alright, well, we're gonna start peeling back each one of these tarps, putting it on the row. We probably need to put those tarps that blew away back down to try and beat some of these weeds. Wow, this is gonna be a job today. Man, look at this. These dandelions are like the healthiest dandelions I think I've ever seen. Sarah has her tick suit on. We don't know if there's ticks out here yet, but I bet we'll find out. Alright, well, once we get some action, I'll bring you back, see how we're doing. Oh, the potatoes are sprouting? Let's see that real quick. That little guy? Cool. Oh boy, I wonder what all these are. Big grouping of something. Maybe sunflowers or like marigold or something.
I'm not sure.
This is going to be a wild garden this year. Very wild. Alright, we just moved this tarp off of this row and moved the drip tape off. And I think we're right on the brink of all this stuff getting close to like dying. We're pulling it off earlier than I wanted to, just because we got to get moving. This was some pretty thick grass. It doesn't look bad. So I don't know. I'm going to go through and broad fork this and pull out what I can. And well, we got rid of all those dandelions, just covering them right up. So at least that part of it is satisfying. I don't have to pull those weeds. One way or another though, if you have a garden, you're going to be pulling weeds. Alright, so we got that row cleared. We planted some corn at the end, and then we're going to fill in the rest with corn seeds. We just took that row cover off and got it sorted, and now we're going to go get some water and take a little break. Alright, onward. Whew, okay, I don't really remember where we left off. We've been working for a few hours, but we got this row done. We got this row done. Pretty much we have 5 rows left, so we've planted about half the garden. We got peppers here. We planted some sunflowers and various potatoes in all these rows. But yeah, that was a lot of work. We're gonna call it quits today. It's Mother's Day. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. No. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, including my own. I guess I'll just do one more view of the garden right now, because you know it'll change quite drastically once things start growing. I think we're really gonna like having this tarp in here to cut down on all the weeds in the aisleways. You know, it already just saved us all that work from having to weed or mow or weed whack in the aisles we're doing, and as we weed, we can just throw the weeds onto it. They'll bake in the sun and die. I'm a big fan of this so far, other than the little bit of drama it caused when it got too windy. But anyway, we remedied that. One more thing. Wait until you see this. This is tomorrow's activity. Yes, sir. Tomorrow we will be forestry mulching. There's the trailer the thing came on. We're taking down all this and a little bit along the edges as well. But that's tomorrow's activity. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll bring you along for the ride. I'm sure it'll be pretty cool. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. Happy Sunday to you. Like I said, happy Sunday, Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me. See ya. Alright, the guy with the bobcat just got here. And he's getting to work. Alright, well now he's getting started in this back area here. Well, that is very satisfying to watch. Very noisy, so I can't get too close, but I mean, that chucks pieces of wood 100 feet. I'll have to definitely walk around once it's all done. I'll show you everything that he's doing, but he's working on the whole edge here of the yard. He finished out there around the pond as close as he could get. It's pretty cool. That Forestry Mulcher, that's the business right there, so I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah, we'll have to see how it looks when he's done, but this is really exciting. I think his machine is clogged. roots. All right, let's do some after video here. Roll 'em. So this is right up next to the pond on the other side of the house. This is probably one of the more dramatic sides. This is where he really got in here. I mean, this was all brush. You know, it was taller than me in here. There's no way I'd be able to get, there's no way I could do this with my tractor or with any type of tools I know about. The drop off down here is pretty impressive. Oh, there's a big rock. Yeah. Wow. Just heard something go in the water there. Turtle. I definitely got some work ahead of me here. But I can at least get closer now. Something's flapping around in there. Hello. Wow. A lot of big, he said there were a lot of stumps back here that he ground down. And I believe it. Wow. This will be really nice if I can get it cleared up, and I'm definitely going to have to come through here. Probably got to get myself a rotary mower here to maintain this moving forward. I don't think my mid-mount mower on that Kubota is up for this job. This would probably beat it up a bit. But you got to start somewhere. Probably use a landscape rake too. Look at that big tree stump. That's probably a 2-foot tree. That one was pretty big too. Look at this. This was the tree that the hawk used to sit on and look out over on the guineas as they went through the field. So that feels like a fitting end for that tree. Wow. Dang. Just snapped right in half when he toppled it over. This was this little perch right up here. He tried to push this one down, but it's still pretty firm in there. Didn't budge when he hit it with his chopper. Wow, I mean this area as well, like it was just solid brush up through there. And he got as close as he could to that water without going in. I don't know if there's another type of tool that could do work like this. I mean, I know a bulldozer, you can rip it all out, but then you're left with a giant pile of stuff you got to do something with. This at least, you know, leaves all the plant material right here on the ground. There's another big rock. Yeah, I think this will be, look at that, it looks like he broke this rock when he hit it. It'll be nice. It'll take me a lot of work, but it'll be nice if I can get this cleaned up. Have a nice little pond there to enjoy. I'm hoping this will also cut down on the mosquitoes. Definitely got some trash I gotta clean up in here. Here's another tree that used to stand right here. It was a snag. I think a lot of birds lived in it. This one, I don't even think he tried to push over. Yeah, there's a little bird's nest right there. He said it fell back on him. Luckily, he had the forestry package on his bobcat and it didn't damage anything. But yeah, look at that. There's no roots left on that thing. That was just waiting to come down. Wow, this is a really nice tree. I'm glad we can see it now. I'm probably gonna, I was thinking about taking down the tree next to it so it wouldn't have that competition there. But we'll just have to see. They might be the same species. Cool. Well, I mean, it's hard to really capture on camera, you know, the before and after. It's pretty dramatic. I'm glad I found that guy with the right tool to do the job properly. That machine he was running was 11,000 pounds and the cutter head on the front was 4,000 pounds. So that machine was 15,000 pounds just running around mowing stuff down. That's pretty cool, pretty intense. I don't know if I captured the guy's pickup truck either, but it was pretty sweet. It was a 3500 HD GMC Denali with hydraulic. I think he said it had a hydraulic. No, the trailer was hydraulic. He had an airbag system that let him carry, like, I think he said tow 30,000 pounds. And he had it all tuned and everything. When he dropped off his trailer yesterday, and when he left, you know, we were talking trucks, so he kind of put on a little show and just gave it the beans as he left, and that thing sounded like a freight train taking off, man. That was something. Here's a little bit in the back. He just went along the edge. It was hard for him on the hill. That's kind of where I actually wanted a little more work done, but it's been raining so much. He was sliding all around and tearing stuff up, so he just let off it, and really I only paid him to do this kind of upper area. But yeah, opening this up is really helpful as well. I don't know how I'm going to clean this up, if it's better to use my bucket or maybe just leave it alone. He winded it a little bit through here. He said there were a lot of rocks back in here, and I believe it. It looks like this has just been where they dump stuff for the past couple of years, decades. He didn't, yeah, I wanted him to kind of go down closer to the water there, but again, with a 15,000 pound machine, that's pretty steep. That thing was just sliding, so I'll still have to do that myself. But a lot of that's a lot smaller. I think if I got a rotary mower, I can kind of maintain that myself. Well, there you have it. That's the garage, the mowing project. I need to start saving money soon. I'm really good at spending it, it seems. Alright, well, I'm gonna try, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I need to, there's a lot to be done, along with some garden work, so I'm not sure where I'm gonna start. But if I do anything fun and exciting, I'll bring you along with me. Otherwise, thanks for joining me up until this point. And I'm sure there's a lot more fun and exciting stuff to come. I just don't know what it is yet. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.